Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy, Elijah. I'm gonna be dissecting all the lyrics I've done, starting with my mixtape Escape. Um, yeah, just gonna go through each and every song, going through each and every lyric in painstaking detail. No, it's gonna go through just so you can, on my genius type shit, so you can get a little insight to each and every song. Starting with part one, song one. Who am I? Introduction just to people, obviously. Who am I? Who I am, where I come from, a little bit of that type of shit. I'm saying a lot because fuck yeah. No, I grew up in fucking Jersey, in the suburbs, being stereotyped. I'm cul-de-sac black. That's what it is. I'm cul-de-sac black. Um, yeah. So the whole song is just basically an introduction. I kind of took inspiration from "My Name Is" by Eminem. Not exactly in the same fashion. Just like, oh okay, not my name is fucking fuck it. What was it? Yeah, no. Hi, my name is. I'm fucking yeah, no. I'm tripping. No, I know shit. I know rap. Don't mind me. Um, yeah, no. So so with the lyrics starts off. Actually, okay. I'm stammering. I don't know why I'm stammering. Start over. Just start over. Clean slate. Three, two. Hi, it's your boy Elijah, and guess what? I'm starting a series on dissecting my lyrics, starting with my mixtape Escape, which came out back in like May 2018. I'm gonna link it down below because listen to that shit. It's dope. But no, I'm gonna be dissecting my lyrics like I'm genius because I can't afford genius. No, shit's expensive. No, I'm going to dissect all my lyrics so you can get an insight as to what these songs really mean. Starting off with the intro to Escape, Who Am I? Um, First off, the inspiration I kind of got from this. One, um, songs like My Name Is off of the Slim Shady LP, I kind of got a lot of that from, got a lot of Who Am I from there, just like in terms of, hey, this is my introduction to people, and hey, you don't know me, that's why it's the literal introduction to the mixtape. Also, if it's not apparent, it sounds very AJR-ish, and I love me some AJR. And so I take, in terms of actual songs, like I said, My Name Is also Netflix Trip. The hook, I forgot how it goes. I can't think of it right now. Wonder where we're going. Who am I to tell me who I am? Yeah, that type of thing. Um, yeah. So starting off with the first of the lyrics. Uh, firstly, this wordy journey. Oh fuck. Firstly, this wordy journey comes from people that hurt me early as a child, just a younger from Jersey. This is all. The first verse is actually pretty literal. The entire first verse is pretty literal. Like this is look, it's a wordy journey. I love my rhyme schemes. This is also going to be a large part of me just like patting myself on the back. Obama giving the medal to Obama. Uh, yeah, people that hurt me early as a child, just younger from Jersey. They burned me, did me dirty, showed no mercy. Just because I was nerdy, a little quirky, then they call me corny. Honestly, that was a lot of how I grew up. Because, like, oh, I'm this nerdy kid. And, like, fuck you, because you're a nerd. And I'm like, man, I just like Sonic, dog. Like, why you gotta fucking bully me? Like, why the fuck you gotta do all that shit? Um, Conversely, I made the music that hurt me. Now they want to converse me because now they deeming me as worthy. They see me now. It's like, oh shit, now you're actually cool. Now you're someone I want to fuck with. And it's like, nah, fuck you. I had the urge to seek out revenge and I had the urge to seek out revenge and the curse and the verse you see. If I did this perfectly, they'd be the one serving me. Just again, one just using that rhyme scheme to just pedal forward the message. And it's like, oh okay, now now you see me as cool, but nah, fuck that. You're gonna be one serving me, cause you thought I was gonna be nah. You thought I was gonna be serving you, cause trying to be up to your standards. Nah. Now I know who I am. I'm gonna have you serving me. Then we go into the hook. If you don't know me, then how do I know myself? You knew the old me, but now I'm someone else. I thought I knew myself so fucking well. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? One, I just love the way I fucking did that. I like the way it came out. Yeah, again, taking inspiration from the chorus of Netflix strip. Again, the idea of, well, of my identity, of like, all right, where am I getting my identity from? Because a lot of times you'd be like, my identity is from how people see me. I am what people see me as. And which isn't true, but it's an idea that a lot of people have of, oh, I'm not, especially when you're coming into, you're doing something that's like music or whatever, you get this idea of, oh, I'm what people see me as, and if I'm not this great artist, this great person, whoever, then what am I? But it's also, you thought you knew me before? Nah, I'm a whole different person now. So it's kind of like both. It's both sides of the coin. Both sides of the same coin, I mean. Yeah. On to the second verse. Let me just like, boom. I have the lyrics over here. Like, that's why I'm looking over. I have my lyrics just so I don't forget them. Sounds bad because it's my music, but don't worry about that part. Second verse goes a little bit past, my childhood, but it's into, it goes into my ideas of starting to be an artist, I guess. That's kind of the best way to describe it. Yeah. So the second verse goes, I used to want to be just like my idols until I realized my idols are my rivals and they just like me. That just in of itself is, as you're an artist, or you're just a fan of these artists, and you want to be just like them. Like, oh my gosh, whether it's, I want to be like Kendrick, or I want to be like Drake, or I want to be like whoever. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to be just like those guys. But then when you get into the music, it comes to a point where you're not necessarily competing with them, but it's like, no, these guys are like, oh, if my goal is to be, a mainstream artist, then I'm gonna have to look at these guys as like my rivals, because at a certain point we're trying to not necessarily one up each other, but it's always, oh, who put out the best this, who put out the best that. And so they're just like me and I'm just like them, because now we're supposed to be on this same plane. Not yet, but it will be. I used to think if I put out one hit and make people play this shit with consistency, maybe it'll set me free. I know better now when I got the knowledge and power to devour anyone who considers themselves an MC. I wrote all my goals so I know where to go and how to flow so my soul doesn't feel so empty. To the first part, I used to think if I put out one hit and make people play this shit with consistency. I was focusing on making this super poppy, not poppy, this appealing to the masses. And if I had like this one song that'll get me like super famous, then I'd be like, oh my gosh, all right, now I'm here. And I'm like, no, that shit takes consistency and patience and being able to build up your fan base and your name and your brand. And I was like, damn, it's not going to be as easy as I thought it was. Which is fine. I can do it. I know better now when I got the knowledge and power. Yeah. I know better now when I got the knowledge and power to devour anyone who considers themselves an MC. Where am I doing? Where my drum go? Wait, where my drum go? Okay. Sorry about that. I was looking No, no, I know better now, and I got the knowledge and power to devour anyone who considers themselves an MC. So and that's just me, like, kind of not really like flexing, but it's definitely me. It's like, look, my pen game is getting stronger. You an MC, fucking watch out. And back into the hook. Sorry, back into the hook. If you don't know me, then how do I know myself? Same meaning, obviously. And then it goes into the bridge, right? Which I think is very interesting because instead of having a traditional uh, rap format of like verse, hook, verse, hook, verse, hook, like that, I actually go to a regular pop song format just for this song because it's just a small little 8 bar, then it goes into the hook, or sorry, chorus, then it goes to 8 bar chorus, and I go to a bridge instead of a verse, which is kind of how most pop songs go. And so into the bridge, I go. They spend their life defining who I am. I'm spending mine trying to find who I am. And fuck you if I'm not who you want me to be. I am who I am, who I am. Which again, I think it's pretty literal. Of people are gonna spend their whole life saying who you are, and who they want you to be. Oh, you should be like this, or you should do like that, or you should try this so you can sound like this. And I'm like, all right. I mean, and some of it I take with a grain of salt. Others, I just like. Just depending on who it's from, I might actually take what they say into consideration. I mean, but no, fuck you. You're just saying, oh yeah, you should sound like Drake. What the fuck? No, I'm gonna sound like me. And so fuck you if I'm not who you want me to be. I am who I am, and it goes right back into the verse, or sorry, into the hook. I mean, honestly, I really do like. I think the song is really important to understand who I am and where I come from in terms of in my goal of being an artist. Yeah, no, I just think it's neat. No, no, it's a really good intro to the mixtape. I think it really settles what it's supposed to be. It does a great job at what it's supposed to be. And if you want to listen to the song and the mixtape, link will be down somewhere below. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in part 2 where we cover Ride.